then.
I hope so.
Be close.
I like him as a lifter. Now here is Pence, the Estonian, going for 201. Looked a little on the shaky side at 197. In fact, I'd go as far as to say looked like he was carrying a bit of a back injury. So 4 kilograms more here. If he does this 201, he will go into the lead ahead of the Finn from the B group because he is much lighter. I'm not sure all that hyperventilating in the bent over position is exactly the best preparation. It must have been 10 or 12 breaths he took there.
And the rest. Yeah, I can't see how that can be at all beneficial. In this position here now, 1, 2 short, sharp breaths. You can't take deep breaths when the bar's on your shoulders because otherwise you lose your platform. You lose the strong shoulders.
Yeah, the breaths are really just to set your stomach, set your body. You can hardly fight the oxygen debt with just 3 or 4. He's a bull of a character, but somewhere along the line, I think one of his joints on his right arm has let him down. He bravely came out in the snatch, but it just wasn't working for him. Pence, third and final attempt, 201 kilograms. I think we should start a stopwatch just for how long he goes down and puts his hands on the bar before he actually lifts this.
There's your hyperventilation. And that was a big effort to stand up with a clean bar on the windpipe. As we discussed, that didn't help, I don't think, at the start.
And I know you know the answer, Michaela, because you wrote it down beforehand. You're a soothsayer. I was thinking, how many breaths is he going to take? Michaela wrote 14 down on a piece of paper. I thought, that's impossible. I just counted them there. He really did do 14 breaths with his hands on the bar. And that's what happens. I think there's a pretty easy solution to that. Take a couple of breaths, go down, pick it up, and then a couple of sharp, short ones when you're in that position again. That did him no favours at all.
No, it's not a nice place to be when you're standing there, bar on the shoulders, and everything just goes black. At least he had the sense to put the bar down before he went down. Okay, we've got the technical referee now is having a look at Zelinski's leotard. He's obviously wearing some lycra underneath, and the jury wanted to have a look. That's phased him. Look at him, he's shaking his head. Nothing worse than a technical official interfering. Goodness me, just let him get on with the job.
Yeah, if anything, please do it just a couple of minutes before, not when he's walking out. Anyway, 205 kilograms to open his accounts. Before his brother Tomasz, this the Olympic champion from 2012 at the lighter weight category. He won the snatch earlier. Let's see how good he is in the clean and jerk. Wow, that came off the floor so easy.
So easy, but rounded his back as he stood up. That is kind of one of his, I guess, faults, watching him win an Olympic gold medal. He did the same. So strong in every part.
The same weight, 205, the same event.
And the only thing I will say is it's a real shame that Anatoly Kirasu of Moldova isn't in the contest. He was meant to be. He'd have been the man, obviously, besides Tomasz here coming out, the brother of Adrian, who would have really pushed the older of the Zelinski brothers, Adrian, because his clean and jerk 232 is the European record. Now, Tomasz going for 205 to match brother.
Well, very solid. I'd like to see a bit more spark in it. It's just not quite recruiting as many fast twitch fibers as his brother. Just looks a little bit, I don't know, more of a drag and a shove rather than an explosive lift.
Yeah, he's almost manhandling it a bit more with his upper body, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, either way though, solid first attempt. See how much further he can go. As the weight gets heavy, he's going to need to move those feet further forwards, further back to get himself underneath.
Gospodinov of Bulgaria, third and final. Now he's just seen Adrian Zelinski go into first overall in the total on 385. He's going for 205 here. He's on 375 now. This is not enough to pressure Zelinski, but at the moment he's equal with Tomasz overall in 375. So this will extend him away from the younger of the Zelinski brothers. He'll then be hoping to hang on to a silver medal in the overall if he gets this.
Hesitated before dropping under. That was a gutsy clean. And he's got it. That was a better jerk than his second attempt. Do you think he's pleased with that?
I think so, yeah. It's amazing how lifters look similar. I mean, you saw Georgi Markov yesterday, the Bulgarian with long arms and full of guts. And here we are, one of his training partners, Gospodinov. Look at this.
Personal best, or was 201, 205. 8 kilos on his snatch personal best. What more can you ask? Happy days.
Here's the current standings in the total. Adrian Zelinski is 6 kilograms ahead of Vasil Gospodinov, who has no more attempts. Tomasz Zelinski is the only man with 2 attempts left in the clean and jerk, but he's on 375. Big Brothers on 385, so he'd have to put the weight up a huge amount if he's going to attack his family member here for the gold.
I think Tomasz Zelinski's first priority right now is to go to I would call it a 210, because he's 4 kilos down on the Bulgarian after the snatch, and he's heavier on body weight, so he needs 5 kilos more. 210 is the weight that Tomasz needs.
Yeah, Tomasz, who's backstage here, the other Zelinski brother, will no doubt be doing that next to try and get up to the silver medal position and make it a 1-2 with this man, who we can almost certainly say now is the European champion, with 2 lifts still to come. But he's only in third in the clean and jerk. If he gets this, he'll go into first there too. Right on cue, he hits 210, so right now he's got the gold already in the snatch guaranteed. He's got 1 lift left in the clean and jerk. He's in the gold medal position, and his total is a whopping 390 kilograms, which is pretty much impossible for younger brother Tomasz to trouble. And we almost 100% know what Tomasz is going to do. It's going to be 210. It's just posted up. Here we go. This to take him from third to second. And the Zelinski brothers taking home the top 2 medals back to Poland.
There it is.
1-2 for the Zelinskis then. He still has 1 attempt, so too does his brother. What are they going to go to? There's 10 kilos between them in terms of total, but they're guaranteed first and second. But what I will say is Tomasz, the younger, who's just gone, is the lighter man. So whatever Adrian goes for now, if Tomasz matches, then 395.
It doesn't get much closer, does it? They've both got personal bests of 215.
Who are the family rooting for, eh? Makes it a bit tricky. Well, at least it's not like boxing where you have to go out and fight each other. This will take Adrian Zelinski into the gold in the clean and jerk. He could then have the sweep of the golds here. Well, that's it. We know now that Thomas Zelinski, with his 210 being the lighter man, has taken the gold in the clean and jerk. Zelinski certainly had the power for that, didn't he?
Yeah. That's the problem with weightlifting, is you only have 3 attempts. You cannot afford one small mistake, which is all he did there. Just pushed himself backwards slightly from the bar. That's a real shame. And let's see now if his younger brother can do what Adrian couldn't.
Well, it doesn't matter for him now. This doesn't change anything if he gets it. He's already won the gold in the clean and jerk. Tomasz, by virtue of body weight, he'll take his total up to 385. He'll still be 5 kilos shy of Adrian. But he will certainly get boasting rights here in the clean and jerk. Head wasn't in it, you know. He was celebrating backstage already when he went 1-2 with his brother. Adrian looked a bit more down to business. I think he was just happy to Stanless down the bottom. I'm afraid didn't come out. And Redon Manushi, who did so well in the snatch, 186, failed the lot, so didn't total. Let's just have a little look back at what we saw a few moments ago. Best clean and jerk, well, his brother managed this weight as well, but he is just a matter of a few grams lighter.
Great leg strength, great leg power. These lifters spend every day practicing and developing that.
So results total: men's 94, Adrian Zelinski first, 390. Younger brother Tomasz on 380, 1 kilogram back. Vaspil Gospodinov on 379. Well, it's been another great category, really exciting. The Zelinski brothers putting in a great battle. Adrian looking on superb form, as he has done for a number of years now. 2 world titles, an Olympic title, and it has to be said, this is his first ever European title. He's had a European junior title way back when. I'd have to check the record books. It's like 2009 or 8. This is his first senior one. Well,
it's obviously a competition he has not prioritised in the past. Good to see him coming here and really executing, though. He's added a clean sweep of titles now. Just interested to see the competition between these two boys when we come to the World Championships later this year.
But when it came to the clean and jerk, he was beaten by little brother. They both have identical personal bests at 215. They both did 210 on the day. Very well done overhead in the end. It's fascinating to see these two men in the gym. See who actually had the bigger squat between the two of them. I think Tomasz is naturally the bigger man, and Adrian, who's come up from a lighter weight, is actually the smaller of the two, but more explosive. But they are very evenly matched. Here's the medal table as it stands. Russia right out on top, as they so often are. 9 goals, Bulgaria on 6, and then Spain with Valentin yesterday on 4 gold medals, and Great Britain in 16th position, 2 bronze medals. Thank you very much to Zoe Smith for those. We still have more action to come here in Tel Aviv. The men's 105 kilo, 11 a.m. Central European time, and we have a ram now in that category. And then the women's plus 75 at 1400 C.